Welcome back, everybody, to Body Bags. I am Critterbuster, and this theme's week was Tiny Creatures. And my review for this week is Blood Gnome. I'm just kidding. Actually, I chose that to watch the first time, and apparently after I had watched it and got ready to record my review for the week, somebody else had already said that they were wanting to review it, so I let that slide, and I reviewed Inhabited. I don't know why, but like 3 people chose Blood Gnome if they were going to try to do it, so it's kind of weird. But anyways, yeah, I chose Inhabited this week for Tiny Creatures Week. This film stars Malcolm McDowell. Well, kind of stars Malcolm McDowell. He has a role, but it's not like huge or anything. He's in it for more than 5 minutes, but he's not the main star. This film feels like a TV movie. It's really, really slow paced. It's about this this family who moves into a new home, and the little girl claims that in the little dollhouse behind like in the backyard or whatever, that she sees these fairies, and the fairies are her friends, and the parents don't believe her, of course, and there's a handyman that they hired to like repair the house and everything. It's in bad shape, and he claims that that the little girl is telling the truth. Now, the little girl says that the fairies are responsible for certain things that happens, like if somebody does something around the house and they think that it's the little girl, she blames the fairies. And of course, nobody believes her. This movie is almost exactly like Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. Almost exact story, pretty much. I mean, even down to where the little fairies kill the handyman. I mean, it's almost like beat for beat for Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. They just changed a few of the like backstory, and that's about it. But finally, the mom just over time, everything that happens just seems so out of place and over the top that she starts believing it. And then they start thinking that she's crazy. So she calls Malcolm McDowell. I can't think of his character name, but anyways, he plays a child psychologist. And he comes by to examine the little girl, make sure that she's not crazy. But he knows that she really isn't crazy, that it's happened to the people in that house before. So basically, the fairies finally come out after about an hour. They only kill one person within the first hour. It's like I said, it's a really slow-paced movie. It feels exactly like it should be made for TV. But after about an hour, the fairies actually start showing themselves, and they start attacking the people in the house. They attack Malcolm McDowell in his car, and they basically pretty much try to redo the entire thing they did 50 years ago to the other little girl, where they trap the family in the home and they're going to burn the home down, so that they can keep the little girl. I don't know why. There's no explanation about why they want to like keep children. I don't know if it's because they want to kill them and eat them or what, but they always seem to want to keep the children of the families and kill the parents. But the fairies are pretty much... They did for the fairies what they did for the movie The Gate, where it's just people in costumes, like running around, like superimposed onto like actual sets. So it looks, they're full-grown people in outfits and everything, but their image is just taken and put onto the screen, like it's exactly like they did for The Gate, pretty much. The movie was made, I think, in like 2002 or something. I remember watching it when it first came out, and I remember seeing bits and pieces of it. Like in my head, I remembered bits and pieces of it, and I was like, I really want to find this movie. I don't know what it is. I can't find it. I don't know what's it called. And I finally came across it again, and I remember not liking it that much after I watched it again. And then this time when I watched it, I liked it a lot more. I don't know why, but I did. I think it's just because I actually put a lot more effort into re-examining the film instead of just like letting it play while I'm doing something else. This time I actually sat down and fully watched it completely. And I actually liked it a little bit better this time, even though if it just reminds me of a Don't Be Afraid of the Dark story, and it's exactly the exact same story. The effects, there's almost none except for just the people in the fairy costumes, and they look just like what they do on the cover. I mean, it's a PG-13 movie. Not a lot happens in it until the final act. It's like I said, it's a really slow-paced movie. But if you guys like tiny creature films, I'm sure you will enjoy this one if you like slow-paced movies as well. It has a weird feel to it too. It almost feels like it's It feels like it's shot on film, but not at the same time. It feels like it's shot on film, but not. It's weird. It has a weird tone to it, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, the effects are okay, except like just the fairy effects. I cannot explain anything today. I'm having a really tough time. I should have just reviewed Blood Gnome. I thought I would have got a lot more out of that. Inhabited, Malcolm McDowell, tiny creatures, made for TV type movie. I don't know if it was made for TV, but it feels like it. Yeah, that's all I got. I don't know what else to say about this movie. Check it out if you're interested in tiny terrors. So thanks guys for watching another review. I'm sorry that this review probably sucked, but maybe next week I'll do a lot better on the movie. I know exactly what I'm going to review next week for the theme, and maybe I'll be able to explain it a lot more. So thanks guys for watching my review. See ya.